Hey everybody, this is a real quick video to review some of the most common problems I'm seeing people are encountering. First being some text controls. When you click on a text block, let's see, and this isn't happening here. I want to show you something in a second. When I go to insert text, I'm just going to go text. Gotta escape out of this. Go to draw text. You need to get this changed menu if your program's working the right way. You're going to have to make sure your text sizes are 0.125. That's something that people in some cases are leaving at 0.2. The text is too big. But then what you're going to do is type in numbers like 15 for degrees. How you get the degree symbol is what I want to talk about first here. You just go to the internet and copy. I'll show you here. If you just do a search for degree symbol, it's going to bring you to this degree symbol, not net thing, where you can just click copy and then you go to your AutoCAD program where your text is, hit paste or Control V for paste. And then you can just go back in here and keep reusing this. You make copies and pastes of this box and then just change the numbers. Click it, Control C, Control V is the easiest way I'm talking about to do that. So then you can just leave it and then change your numbers as needed. All right, so that's number one. The other thing is your placement of these. When you go to move text, I'm just going to hit escape. When you click on it, nothing else. Escape, escape, escape. Click it. You should get these 3 points, a box, and two triangles that will allow you to move it. You have to be zoomed in order to get text placed the right way. Some people are trying to control this from too far out, and it won't go exactly where you want it to unless you're actually zoomed in close. This matters a lot in terms of these text boxes. Some people's text boxes aren't placed out very well. The alignment or centering of things, it's not quite right. But all you got to do is get in closer. When you're zoomed in, your accuracy or precision is going to be great. If you're zoomed out, it doesn't do that. So that's another thing you need to know about text. But I've seen people with fonts or sizes that are too big, no degree symbols, placement that's chunky looking, doesn't look great. So all these things are addressing those problems that I'm seeing over and over again. And then the next thing is the basic title block settings. I need to make sure that everybody has the settings the right way. If you draw and you don't have these check marks in your template set up and saved the right way, you're not going to be able to follow along with the drawing videos because you're not going to have the tools turned on that need to be for it to work the right way. So I want to do a quick example of like if you're doing any of the beginning projects, you have to center your drawing. Like in the case of this triangle summary, you start off with a 6-inch long by 3-inch tall box and you remove what you don't need. But the point is centering this up, and I'm going to show you an easier way to make that happen using the snap tracking. You draw a diagonal line from corner to corner. And drawing a diagonal line through or an X through any shape, circle, rectangle, square, finds the center of it. In this case, the center is picked up by the midpoint tracking. There's a triangle that if you go over that with another tool, it's going to say this is the middle. I'm going to draw a box and grab the middle of the box and then put it over the middle of the midpoint of this line. And that's how we're going to center things up. So watch this. I'm going to make a 6-inch, 3-inch vertical line, 6-inch back the other direction, close this off. So if I can grab this from the middle and put it on the midpoint of this line, it'll center it. So that happens by clicking on one side, letting go, and then clicking again to do a selection. You have to make sure that you see these anchor points. So there's ways of doing selections where you just see a blue line and not these anchor points. That's not good. You need the anchor points. Then you go to move this box. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the middle by going over one side, midpoint, and then the opposite line, vertical and horizontal. And you go to the middle of this rectangle and find that X, click, it'll pick it up from the very middle, and then you can take the very middle and place it on that triangle, and you have a perfectly centered box that you can work with to center your drawings. Some people's drawings are all over the place because they're not being centered the right way. So that's why I'm addressing this way. Whatever drawing it is, the field, the 4x4, the triangle summary, they all start off with some sort of centering of a box. And this is a much faster solution for you guys to use as you work. Make sure you, in like all of these buttons down here that I have turned on, you have to match the settings on. And I'll talk to you soon.